Hey guys, how's it going? How's your beautiful day going on this beautiful day? We are going to rank our top rappers. This one's going to be fun. So the way this is going to work is I'm not ranking based on greatness. I'm not ranking the top 10 greatest rappers or whatever. I'm ranking my favorite. Okay? So a rapper that, like, in greatness wise, they're one of the greatest of all time, top 5. Maybe should probably be S tier, or might not be S tier on my list, just because they're not my favorite rappers. This is based on personal preference entirely. I believe we got like 90 rappers here. Some of them I don't know probably. So we're gonna start off with 21 Savage. 21 Savage is an A tier, one of the best feature artists ever. If you sincerely, if you want to find a song where 21 Savage is featured on it, and there's not a single one you can find where he's not he didn't smash the feature. He's like the best feature artist I've ever seen. All right, next we are going to have 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz has some classic songs. He has some good classic songs. I like 2 Chainz for sure. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I don't think he's over A tier because I don't love his voice in some songs. One of my favorite songs from him is oh my goodness, is It's a Vibe or 4 a.m. Both of those in the same album. 50 Cent I would also put on B tier. I understand greatness wise he's close to the S tier and probably A. Personal wise, I just don't think he's better. I think he's a solid B tier. He has obviously many classics. In terms of me listening to him, I don't listen to him that much. Hey Boogie. I had a phase where A Boogie was like one of my favorite rappers. He would have been an S tier, but he's not anymore. I still think he's really good. I like all of his albums. He has some classic rap songs that I like to listen to. Alrighty, now we are going to ASAP Ferg. ASAP Ferg is alright, but or not great. He's not nothing special. He is nothing special. I think he has a few decent songs, like Plain Jane is pretty good, but I don't like his voice. Like, his voice isn't my style personally. But he has every rapper has some good songs that I'll listen to. Then we're gonna go to ASAP Rocky, who I'll put on a tier above him. I think Rocky has a lot better songs that I like to listen to, but once again, he just doesn't. He has like 10 songs I like, and then the rest is like or I'm not listening to it. We're gonna go to Eminem. I think there's one song called Reel It In that's pretty good. Other than that, honestly, I'm gonna put him in Haven't Heard Enough. I just haven't heard enough of him. All right, now we're going to go to Big Sean. I think Big Sean is a B tier. He has some great songs as well. Some classics for sure. I just don't think he belongs in an A or an S tier for me personally. All right, Cardi B. Now Chance the Rapper, I think, has some, again, he's one of those guys who's on the older side, I guess, now. He's had some great songs, but he's also had some doozy bad ones. So I'm gonna put him in C tier. All right, next we have Chief Keef, who I'll put in the C tier as well. He has 3 good songs. Honestly, maybe D tier. He has 3 good songs, and all 3 of those songs have very similar. After that, you don't see many great songs from Chief Keef. All right, now we're gonna go to Comethazine. Comethazine is, I would say, probably C tier. And these guys in C tier, I'm not saying they're bad at all. They're good. I think they're decent. They're mid, basically. This is the mid rapper tier, basically, where they have some good songs, but at the same time, I'm not like going out of my way to listen to them necessarily. It's kind of like if their song comes on shuffle, I'm gonna listen to it. Cordae, I'm gonna go in this A tier. Cordae's pretty good. He has kind of that J. Cole vibe. I think he's a good lyricist. One of my favorite songs from him is Coach Carter. DaBaby, I'm sorry. DaBaby, in my opinion, is just, I don't listen to DaBaby at all, ever. Like, he's not much of my playlists, and his songs just got overplayed to the point where I don't really like listening to them anymore, and I just don't love his music. All right, next we have Denzel Curry, who I'll put on the B tier as well. He's got some great songs. I think he does well on beats. Okay, so now I would like to apologize. I'm not good with faces. I kind of just listen to music and then, So I'm not good with faces. I don't know who this is. I'm trying. I thought it was Uzi for a second, but Uzi's down here. I can't tell who that is. Okay, and I tried to Google search it. So they can't tell who it is. So I don't know. If it's a good rapper, I apologize, but I just can't tell who it is. All right, next up we have Don Toliver. I really like Don Toliver. He's fun to listen to. He's put up some nice catchy stuff. and I'm gonna put him in the B tier. I really like listening to his music. It's really the production of it's really well. He's not a lyricist, but I do like listening to his music because it's fun to listen to. Drake, here's the thing. I've had this take since before the beef. You could ask my friends from 10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, whatever. You can ask my friends from like 3 years ago. I have always thought Drake was the most overrated rapper in the world, in my opinion. I have like 2 songs of his in my song list. I apologize. Drake is a D tier. He's not that good. He is the most overrated rapper there is, and I don't like listening to him. His voice isn't great, and I don't like his music. I personally don't like his music, okay? It is personal preference. As I told you in this, it's not about greatness. If he was in greatness, then sure, S tier, but he's not. He's a D, okay? Drake is a D tier rapper. And he's a weirdo, by the way, which, again, that's after the beef, but still. Lil Durk, I think he makes some great music. He creates unnecessary beef all the time. I'll put him on the C tier. He has some great songs. He also has some duds. Again, another guy that I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to. Eminem, A tier. He's not one of my top 3 favorite rappers. Okay, Eminem. If this were a greatness tier list, obviously he's S tier. He's arguably the greatest of all time. I don't personally think of him as one of my favorite rappers. I think he's great. Obviously, he's in the A tier. All right, we're going to go to French Montana. He has one song. Unforgettable. That song is good. It doesn't get him over F tier though. I mean, I'm sorry. French Montana has one song, and I still don't even listen to that song much anymore because it got so overplayed when it was a good song. We're gonna go to Future. He's an A tier. Future's really good at what he does. Really great music. Both of the albums that he put out are very good. G-Eazy, he has, I'd say, 3 songs that I like to listen to. I mean, man, I might put him on this D tier. He's a couple good songs, but after that, it's just nothing special. Alrighty, G Herbo. Wow, dude, I'm so white. My goodness. G Herbo, I'm going to put on C tier. Another guy I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to, but if his song comes on, I'll listen to it. Alright, Gucci Mane, D. I apologize. I just don't. His voice isn't great. In my opinion, there's a lot of songs that he's in where he just ruins them. All right, so now next up we have Gunna, another one of those C tier guys where I will definitely listen to their music as long as I'm not going out of my way to do it. Next we have Ice Cube. I'm gonna put him B tier. Again, he's an OG. He's got amazing music. All right, next we have Sheck Wes. I mean, bro, I don't want to put him F tier because but what has he done besides Mo Bamba? And does Mo Bamba get him to the D tier? Does Mo Bamba get him to the D tier? I didn't even like that song, really. I'm gonna be honest. So Jay-Z, we're gonna go A. I think he's got a lot of great songs. He's one of the best in the business when it comes to classics. I listen to him all the time. I will go out of my way to listen to him. He's not one of my favorites, but I definitely think he's really good, and I'd put him in A tier. Next, we have J. Cole. J. Cole is the S tier. Obviously, if you know me, you know me. J. Cole is my favorite rapper of all time. There's nobody close. I love J. Cole, so he's going in the S tier. Jid. Jid is really good. I think he's very underrated, actually. I'm going to put him in the A tier. But yeah, Jid is really good. I really like it. He's a very, very good lyricist, and I like his music. It's good. So I'll put him A tier. Next, we got Joyner Lucas, who I do appreciate. I think he makes good music. I think it's a C tier, though. Again, he's another guy that I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to. Then we're going to go to Juice WRLD, A tier. I really like his music. I've always liked it. I don't listen to it as much because obviously he's not coming out with God. Like, that's mean to say. Obviously he's not coming out with any new shit, which makes sense. I know, because he's not on the earth. I don't even know why I said that. That was so stupid. Juice is great. Okay, I like his music. We got Kanye West. We're gonna put him, I'm gonna go A tier for Kanye West. I like his music. Graduation is amazing. Just his older stuff, in my personal opinion, is some of the best music ever. I don't love Donda and his newest album that came out, Vultures or Vultures 1, whatever, those 2 albums or whatever. Those aren't good, in my opinion. I don't like those at all. I mean, I will listen to Kanye West all the live long day if it's his older stuff. So Kodak Black, I'm sorry. I hate his voice. Kyle is gonna go in this too. I've heard one song, I Spy With My Little Eye, a Musically song. Kendrick Lamar going in this S tier as well. Just amazing work. Cooked Drake, but even before then, I think all of his music is fantastic. I love Kendrick Lamar. These are the two goats of our generation as we're going right now. I think, unfortunately, I love J. Cole, but unfortunately, I think K-Dot's just a little bit better. Not for me, but like greatness-wise, K-Dot's a little bit better. So yeah, these guys deserve to be in S tier. They're both really, really good rappers. All right, next we have Takeoff. R.I.P. I never heard enough of him. But we're gonna go to Lil Baby now. Lil Baby is a B tier. He's just got some great songs. Now we have Yachty. Okay, so here's the thing. Yachty, if you asked me 2 years ago, he's no doubt an F. But you ask me now, his lyric, if you listen to Yachty songs, his quality in his music has gone up a ton. He is one of the most improved rappers I've ever heard. And I'm gonna put him in B tier because his lyrics are so 10 times better than they were 2 years ago. Logic is another B tier. I like to call him off-brand Eminem. But he's good. He's made his own career for himself. Mac Miller, A tier. I think he's great. Alrighty, again, I'm bad with faces. I don't know who this is. Meek Mill, nothing special in my opinion, but I'll listen to his music if it comes on. I mean, honestly, he's close to D tier. Honestly, I'm gonna put Meek Mill down in D tier. Unfortunately, he's alright. This is Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, I believe. Yeah, I'm sorry. She's got to go F tier. I was debating whether to put her in D, but I'm also trying to remember the last time I've ever listened. She doesn't have a single song in my playlist, and I don't think I've ever went out of my way to listen to her. So she's going to go in F tier. So anyway, that's MGK, by the way. The Migos, again, I'll listen to their music. I like Narcos. That song is one of my favorite songs. I wouldn't put him D tier, though, but C tier is a good spot for him. Nicki Minaj. She's got some good songs. She's got some classics with collaborations and stuff. She's one of the better girl rappers, okay? And I see another girl rapper on here. I'm going to move her to the top just because I'm already talking about her. I didn't know Rihanna was a rapper. I thought she was just a song artist. That is Rihanna, right? That's literally Rihanna. I just don't believe, I didn't know she was a rapper, you know? To each his own. Rihanna goes A tier. She's very, very good. So if she is a rapper, then she is the best one on here. But back to my original point, Nicki Minaj is probably the second best. All right, now Lil Mosey is he got one good song. Now Lil Nas X, one good song. Well, Panini was good too. Besides that, he's overplayed for being not good. Nipsey, fight me on this. I've never got around to listening to Nipsey. This says nothing about who he is as a person, but I'm white. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Bentley Choppa, man, I hate to put him on D tier because I'll put him C. I think he's, I don't know if he's. I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry. He's getting better though. If you asked me a year ago, he would have been down here probably. I'm gonna put him in C. I'm just gonna leave him in C. I'm leaving him in. Lil Pump, D tier. I think he's got a couple good songs. Maybe. That's a stretch, okay? He's a terrible lyricist, one of the worst I've ever heard, besides this dipshit. I'm not gonna quite put him, nah, actually, we're putting him F tier. I'm sorry, Lil Pump's not good. I do not like his music. All right, now we are on to Anderson .Paak, who I'm gonna put in the B tier. Anderson .Paak is really good. He's got a lot of good R&B songs that I really like to listen to. Appreciate Anderson .Paak. He kind of sounds like Bruno Mars sometimes. If you really listen to Anderson .Paak, there's a couple times where I'll be listening to his song and I'm like, wait, is this Bruno Mars? I feel bad. I don't know who this is, bro. He looks familiar, but I can't tell you. Lil Peep. All right, now we got Cardi, Playboy Cardi. All right, this is post-video editing, Brody. I am stupid and I didn't realize that you couldn't see who I was putting in the tiers because my face cam was in the way. I wasn't paying any attention to that. For anybody who you can't see when I'm putting them in the tier, I'm just gonna put the tier on the screen. But he was C tier. Then we got Polo G. I'll put him in B tier. My gripe with Polo G, which is what doesn't put him in A or S, is I feel like with Polo G, almost every song sounds the same. And I don't think he's bad, and I'll still listen to his music, and sometimes I will go out of my way to listen to him. But I feel like there's not a lot of variety in Polo G music. It's all very, very, very similar. Pop Smoke, sorry. R.I.P. Never liked his voice that much. There's a few songs that I listened to for a while, but then they got overplayed, so I stopped. I don't think he's an F tier. All right, now we got Smoke Perp. I've heard a few songs. I haven't heard enough. Pusha T, the original cooker of Drake, C. I think his best songs come from that beef. Quavo, he's gonna go in C tier also. He's got a few classics, but now Ray Shremmerd, if we were talking about like nowadays, I don't know when the last time they've made a song, but back in the day, back in my day, they made some great songs. I put him B tier. I apologize once again. Don't know who this is.
I also don't know who this is.
Then we got Roddy Ricch, another C tier. After that album, he's kind of fallen off huge. I mean, after that song, or Box, or whatever the hell the name of the song was. All right, now next we got Schoolboy Q. We'll go C tier. Not much else to say. Now we have Lil Skies. Everybody is hating on Lil Skies. Nowadays, Little Skies. Jesus, I am white. Holy crap. Nowadays, Lil Skies is awful. I know. The fall off was insane, but OG Lil Skies earns him a C. All right, now we got Ski Mask. His flows are insane. I really like listening to Ski Mask. I'll go out of my way to listen to Ski Mask sometimes. Snoop, gonna go in the A tier as well. I really enjoy listening to Snoop Dogg's music. Again, he's a legend, of course. If this was based on legends, he might be in this S tier, but he's just not he's not, for me listening in particular, I don't think he's an S tier. All right, now we got Sway Lee. He's made some good songs. I put him in B tier. I think he's just a little bit better than the C tier guys. There's not much else I can say about it. T Grizzly, sorry, not my cup of tea. All right, now we're going to Thug. I really like Thug's music. He's gonna go in the B tier as well. I'm running out of space to say all this. Goodness gracious, I'm tired. I don't know who this is. All right, now we got Lil TJ. I really enjoy Lil TJ's music as well. He's gonna go in the B tier and be comfortable there. Him and Polo G, they're neck and neck, around the same. Tory Lanez, free Tory. I love Tory. I don't know why, okay? Listen, I've been on a huge... No, okay, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't logically put him S tier. I'm sorry. Travis Scott will go S tier, though. Here's the thing. People be crapping on Travis Scott for him. His production in his music is one of the best ever. If you listen to his beats and the background music, besides the lyrics, it is fantastic, okay? And he makes amazing music, in my opinion. Travis Scott deserves... Hey, I don't care if I get hate for that. I don't care if y'all think I'm so stupid for that, but I don't care. And no, before you say it, no, I don't think that Eminem is not as good as Travis Scott. I don't think that Jay-Z is not as good as Travis Scott. These are my personal preferences. I just like listening to Travis Scott music more than I like listening to these guys. Those guys are better though. I know that. A lot of this A tier, these guys are probably better rappers. These guys, in terms of pure rapping, I think are better than Travis Scott. I know that. All right, Tyga, I haven't heard enough of him. Lil Uzi Vert is gonna go in this A tier. I appreciate his good music. I like listening to it. Wayne is going to go also in the A tier. Amazing, one of the goats of this entire of all of hip hop. Yo, this is post editing Brody again. I didn't know that the tier making site that I was on was running an ad in the background. So I apologize. You can kind of slightly hear the voice in the background. I apologize. I didn't know that it was running an ad in the background. It pisses me off now, but it's all good. I don't want to scrap the whole video. So dude's name is Lil Xan. I've heard of him. I don't think I've ever heard a song. X will go in the B tier. I think he's got great music. I don't really listen to him anymore because I almost said the same thing that I said with Juice. I mean, obviously I know he's not coming out with more music. Since there's nothing new, I just haven't listened to him much anymore. All right, so the ad music in the background got so loud that I'm going to have to voice over the rest of this. So we are just going to start with Youngboy had to go in D tier. YB and Namir is going to go in the B tier. Blueface is going to go in the F tier. Never liked his music. And then YNW Melly will go in the B tier. And I just want to apologize for this. Anyway, my list is going to have J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar at the top. I had to move down Travis Scott just because it's honestly J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar at the top and then everybody else. So yeah, let's get to the outro. So yeah, that's gonna be my list for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Comment and let me know what I did wrong or what I did right. I will see you guys in the next one.